This illustration deals with signage in accordance with NEC 620.65. And the purpose of change was to provide and accept a new section. And this new section has been added to clarify the field markings of enclosures for selective coronated overcurrent devices that will provide a higher level of safety to those authorized to maintain or inspect such systems. This change will also add an enforcement by making information readily available to inspectors, such as the authority having jurisdiction. Now, one of the things that I have found that inspectors with the state, say of Texas, for example, the authority told me at times they have a lot of problems with disconnect requirements. So if you notice to the left, we kind of outline some of those that we hope will keep us out of trouble if we're installing electricians or designing engineers. And the disconnecting means, first of all, should be listed. Secondly, it's capable of being locked in the open position as required in 110.25. And then notice it shall be listed in accordance with 110.3A, B, and C. Now, next, the provisions for locking or adding a lock to the disconnect shall be installed and remained in place without the lock being installed and being available there. Now, sections that kind of help us with this is 620.51A as an apple, 110.21B as in boy, and 110.25. Now, I think if you review those sections and review what you see there in the call out, that will be very helpful if your duty happens to be designing or installing and wiring in these disconnects. You know, if these rules are not met, you know, a alarm should be sounded there. And if you don't know as an electrician and a mistake is made, then we're going to have a illegal installation maybe in some cases. Now, we've reviewed the other items that you see listed in the drawing, so we're going to pick up the notes. And the notes deal with the change that took place here, the new section. And caution, overcurrent devices in this enclosure are selective coordinated by 620.65. In other words, don't mess with those settings. Don't be readjusting those settings for any reason. You must be an engineer that's qualified to do that, or electrician qualified to do that, that the city, state, or county recognizes. Note 2, replacements and trip settings are required to be equivalent. So when we review 620.65 for more information pertaining to the above requirements, naturally we'd see the notes 1 and 2 to basically to 620.65, and we get a good feel why this new section was provided, so field markings will identify those devices that are selective coordinated.